The breakup and the boom. That's the focus of tonight's angle. Well, the clash of the titans was something to behold yesterday, and the shockwaves are still reverberating through MAGA land and the GOP and the rest of the country. Will they, or won't they, kiss and make up? Well, hopes for a rapprochement or a reconciliation by telephone kind of fizzled earlier today when, in a phone call with Bret Baier, Trump said Musk just totally lost it. And Musk's spokesman said that Musk himself didn't give an F about the GOP or the RNC. Oh, that's nice. But at the same time, posting on X earlier, Musk seemed a little bit maybe to soften, agreeing with a Bill Ackman post in which he wrote that he and Trump are better off in an alliance together. Makes sense. Look, who knows how all of this drama is going to unfold, where it ultimately will end up. But if anyone thought that liberals were going to welcome, Elon Musk with open arms, Hakeem Jeffries threw cold water on that idea when asked about it earlier today. Look, no one, again, knows how this will end up as an ongoing, unfolding escalation, or ultimately they'll get back together. We hope they do. But one thing we do know is that life will go on. And there's a lot of great economic news out there, leading the economic doomsdayers to scratch their heads. The people at Bloomberg didn't know what to report. And the jobs numbers came in higher than expected at 139,000. Only 130 were predicted. And wage growth outpaced inflation at 3.9%. And digging into the details, it also looks like those jobs that were created were going to native-born Americans. Yeah, that's good news. And as a result of all this, the Dow also went up nearly 450 points today. That is a big wow. But I thought we were told the sky was falling because of all the Trump tariffs. As for all that hand-wringing about it's going to cause inflation, well, it did not happen. The globalists at The Economist are obviously frustrated. They had to post this headline: Trump's tariffs have so far caused little inflation. Boo-hoo. Noting that rarely had economists spoken in such unison, warning about the inflation that was supposedly coming. But then they had to add, the administration should not be cheering just yet. With tariffs higher than during much of the Depression, consumers are bound to see some effect in time. My friends, that is called wishful thinking from The Economist. Well, the truth is Donald Trump has been consistently better on economic issues than all of the so-called experts, than all of his critics. He ran on restoring the middle class, on bringing jobs back home, enforcing the border, lowering energy prices, and getting U.S. better trade deals. He's working on all of those issues on all fronts 24/7. Despite the court rulings that sometimes have been against him, despite limited help from Capitol Hill, despite almost no help from the business community, with help from Elon Musk, without help from Elon Musk, he will keep fighting. And back to Elon, look, he's smart enough to know that if he has any political home, and I know no party's perfect, but it has to be with the Trump Republicans. Democrats, oh my goodness, they showed their true selves. Every time they sat silently when Teslas got vandalized, even torched, and when their constituents tried to destroy the entire company that Elon Musk worked so hard to create. Again, Republicans are not perfect. We criticize Republicans plenty on The Angle. They have been driving the spending problem for decades. But they're not insane, and they don't seek to punish American entrepreneurs and innovators just because they happen to be Democrats. And that's The Angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.